You are watching and listening to Zipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels and networks, including Spotify, if you're listening to us on the podcast. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Dave Denius in Newport News, Virginia.
And Dave and I have been sitting on this brand since May. Okay, this is the end of August. And you're probably just now seeing this at the end of November, beginning of December. It's Don Anselmo. You may have seen these folks on Instagram. They're very active. And I have been dying to break into this brand for months. And Dave was finally able, that's why I call him our tequila mule. Because Dave was finally able to somehow finagle his way to get these bottles to us. There are like six different bottles or more? Eight
bottles.
8 bottles that we're going to, not today, but we're going to do them piecemeal throughout the rest of this year.
Okay, we got 6 that we're reviewing. I got 8 bottles that I had to bring back. Yeah.
Yeah, and one that I'm actually having delivered now to my front door. Oh, I didn't notice that. Look at that.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like rubbing my hand on it there.
Yeah.
Anselmo.
Don Anselmo. As you can see, I have broken into this one slightly, just because I was curious. You know what? Yeah, I know. But look. See, I had to do that so that I can show bubbles. Look at this.
You got bubbles.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, bubbles.
Like bubbles.
That's, you know how I like bubbles, man.
I know how you like bubbles.
It's a good indicator. It's not total quality, but it's looking good. Okay.
It's not a bad hand feel for the bottle.
I was going to say, I think it's a Brand of Promise nominee in packaging. I think it's
like that it comes in a box.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you pointed that bottom part of it out for me, because I didn't even bother looking at that. That's nice. I really like this. It's got it almost has this old school feeling to it. It's kind of a raised lettering on the label.
Ribbon cuts on the labels there.
Look at the we've actually got some. There's lot numbers on this thing. Holy cow.
Bottle numbers, harvest date, and a batch.
This harvest date is 2014. What was your say?
Yeah, 2014.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. This is bottle 539. What do you have?
548.
Okay.
598. I'm not sure. 548. 548.
Okay. This is coming out of. Go ahead.
061020-08, I think.
I have 02.
03, something like that.
Okay. This is coming from Destiladora de Agave Azul, known 1424. We have had a few, well, actually, La Tarea, we've had that tequila. Rick and I actually tasted it a couple of years ago, and we loved it. It was as a Brand of Promise, I think it was a Brand of Promise winner in a value category, because it came in like a liter bottle or something crazy.
Yeah, it was a 1 liter bottle. I did get a bottle or two of that stuff. I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, you've had it before, because I think it came on tour with us for the one of our travel tours that we've done, and it's a crowd pleaser. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch it on our YouTube channel. I poured mine in a Stasel Jarrito. It is crystal clear.
Crystal clear. It's just clinging to the side of the glass, forming them nice legs, leaving a few tears.
Yep.
Wow.
And this is like the middle of my day here, and it's the end of your day on the right coast there.
It's evening, 6 o'clock.
I like it. I think visually it's beautiful. I mean, it's shiny. It's shiny, like Alex likes to say.
Yeah, it's shiny.
It's shiny.
Looks like it might be a little, have a good little mouthfeel on it.
Well, what are we getting on the smell? Because I can tell you what I got last night, but I don't want to do that. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's agave.
Yeah, it comes right up to you, and it's very it's
Maybe,
green.
yeah, maybe like a fresh cut grass.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, that's beautiful, and it's got like a lime zest finish on it. It's
Yeah.
got it's not a grapefruit, it's lime. It's a bright lime.
There's a little peppery in there. You can get that.
Virtually no alcohol, folks. I'm not getting hardly any. And your bottles just traveled with you. Mine have been sitting in the living room for a few months. So
Yeah, it's traveled a few miles. And we really have no information on these guys, really.
yeah, I have background information. I was sent kind of some information sheets from the distributor of the Glass Bottom Distributors is the distributor of this brand in Southern California, and some of the other ones we'll be touching on. So I got like one sheet information on each of these brands, and Dave didn't get any of that. So
I didn't get any of that.
no, but you have stuff on it from their website. I think not a whole lot, but you know.
Not a whole lot at all. It just tells me it's crystal white, gives me some aroma, body, taste, tannins, and the data sheet.
Yeah. Otherwise, not much.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's not much on the data sheet. It's more for like what do you got to look forward to as far as storing it on your shelves, that kind of thing.
yeah. Well, it's for the trade. Is basically
Yep.
it's not consumer friendly. It's trade friendly. So
Yep.
I love it. I want to dive in. I
Yep.
want to see your reaction to this. Here we go.
Mm. Nice, that nice peppery. I'm getting like orange or something along that line, some
Like
kind
a
of a citrus, not a real limey, but a little bit toned down, but citrus
more like
nonetheless.
more like lemon for you, huh?
Yeah, lemon or orange.
See, I got more lime on
A
it,
little
and
more
that's okay. Lemon, lime. I mean, that's why they mix and match. I mean, that's why you have 7 Up, right? Uh, you know. I like the peppery on the palate. Um,
It didn't quite hit in the back like some of them do. The
uh,
peppery, it was more mid palate where
yeah, yeah.
the peppery hit.
How's your finish? This is a nice medium to long finish.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I can still get a little of the sweetness of the agave, but yeah, it's not nothing off about it. No,
No,
it's
no.
nice.
It's almost got this old school feel to it. But let me. Wow, that's a pleasant aroma too.
It
It's
is.
almost, now it's changing. It's now as it's opening up a little bit more. It's almost a bit flowery. Um, but
Yeah.
but it's got a good character. You know what I mean? It's got it lets you know it's there. It goes in nice and sweet. A little sweetness, and then it just explodes on your palate. And then careful. Those
Oh,
gnats like Blanco tequila, man.
bullets.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just a nice clean agave. Nothing standoffish about it. It doesn't hit harsh.
Yeah, it's not it almost feels like it's going to be aggressive, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to go in, like it's going to start to grab you by the shirt tail, and then all of a sudden, or the collar, and then you
No,
swallow, and it's
that's
not.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think so. Why wait, right? Brand Promise
Grand
nominee in the
promise.
Blanco category. Here's the information that we have. I think I mentioned the distillery. What other brands come out of that distillery? We're going to actually go ahead and
We'll be
mention some.
doing a couple of them.
Yeah,
Calavera, Canteros, Temeyel, Casa Rica, Chula Vista.
Costa
So
Rica, Dave and I did. You folks have probably already seen the video. Um, yeah, we love Costa Rica, and Rick and I, La Tarea,
Yeah.
solid tequila.
El Pial, Lux Eden. The one I had trouble saying, Los Potrillos de Chaleco.
Yeah, los potrillos de chaleco.
Chaleco.
Um, here's the we'll be going through a lot of these, folks. So stick with us, and maybe there's a favorite that you have.
Tequila Sexto.
Yeah, there's one that's coming to me that I'll be tasting. Prueba, I think, is that how you pronounce Proeza? I'm sorry.
Teresa.
Yeah, that's another one that is headed my direction, and I forget which other ones of our tasters is getting it.
Not me.
Yeah. Well, you've already got the bulk of the whole.
I know, I got a couple of them. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. I'm just saying it wasn't me. That's all.
The distillery is Destiladora Agave Azul, and the information that they gave us here is it is in San Juanito de Escobedo, Jalisco, was the dream of Don Anselmo. He was passionate about tequila and saw the potential of the agave plantations that existed in this region, spending his days acquiring knowledge and experience about every aspect of this beautiful liquid. Though Don Anselmo did not see the culmination of his dream come true during his lifetime, in 1996, his great-grandson, Jose Garcia, after many years of sacrifice and hard work, was able to make his great-grandfather's dream come true. Today, the Don Anselmo Distillery is a reality. Wow. Using techniques, production secrets of cooking agave nectar, and above all, inherited passion. This is some of this information is translated from Spanish to English, so it loses something in translation.
A little bit, yeah.
But and then they tell you their production, whatever, however that the rest is for the trade.
It's supposedly stone brick oven, roller mill, the Valley, Jalisco Valley.
Yeah, it says using techniques production. Okay, here we go. Oh, the same story about Don Anselmo, which is probably the same story that's on the box, right? I'm going to imagine that the same.
I didn't read that.
The story begins in a town called San Juanito de Escobedo, Jalisco, a place known over time for harvesting one of the best agaves in the region. And I got to say, these folks, this distillery does own its own agave. And I have seen some photographs from one of the folks one of the owners of the distributor, Glass Bottom, has shown some pictures, and they're beautiful plants. So I'm glad you found that information about the stone ovens, because it does give that, it has that old school flavor to it.
Yeah.
And I'm liking it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's a Brand of Promise nominee, so solid. Go get it. What's our price point? What's our price point?
Price point. I found it at High Time Wine Cellars, $44.
Wow. That's not bad. 44 for that kind of quality?
Yeah, not bad. They got 6 on hand, so grab a bottle.
Yeah. You can. I mean, one to sip, one to mix. I think it's got enough character to stand up to even a tequila soda, or if you folks like yours on ice, it's not going to lose any of its character. It's got a lot of character, a lot of personality. I like it, and the mouthfeel is not bad either.
Yeah, it's got a nice mouthfeel.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our take on Don Anselmo Blanco. But stick with us, because they do have a Reposado, and I have not touched it. I swear, I haven't opened it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. We also have a brand. It's also, I think, a Brand of Promise nominee in packaging. I think it's a very sturdy, good, like you said, great hand feel. You love the box. I like them in boxes too. I know that they're kind of superfluous because they're paying a guy, minimum wage to take them out of the box.
I do like the bottle feel better, but
yeah. And it's a very nice label too. I mean, I think all of it is just, it's a, it's very reminiscent of Tres Amigos. They have a not a similar bottle. It's more of a squattier bottle. But yeah, that's the picture of Don Anselmo on the label there. Check them out, folks. If you've had it before, give us first of all, give us a like on the video if you're watching it. It helps us with the algorithm. Go ahead and subscribe. Follow us on all of our social media on Instagram.
Comments. We love to hear from you.
Yeah, if you're having it, what are you doing with it? What are you pairing with it? If you're doing anything with it, or you're just keeping it in your freezer. Tell us. But anyway, that's our take. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Dave Diniz in Newport News, Virginia.
Yeah, he almost said Nevada. He almost said Reno. He was
just came from there a week ago. So
yeah. But hey, that's what happens. That's why I call him my tequila mule. That's Dave. And follow us on all our social media. Follow us on Instagram. Follow Dave on Instagram. And whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.